Welcome back. So this is week 3 into my new role already. As you may recall, I have started working for this company that is based out of San Jose, and it has a wide array of product offerings ranging from software to hardware to networking to security to the different technologies. And I feel really lucky to be a part of the team, especially knowing how the job market is right now. And it has been 3 weeks since I joined the company and started working from home full-time already. And I wanted to shoot a video to document some of the things I like about having the flexibility to work from home, some of the things I don't enjoy as much, and some of the struggles I'm going through. I wanted to make this video as conversational as possible. So if you have any comments about some of the things I talk about in this video, feel free to comment down below. So my role as a contractor is to provide project management services to this engineering team I'm working for. In the past, I have worked for companies that allow me as an employee to work from home, but it was never a 100% remote position to begin with. Usually how it goes is for the first couple of weeks, you have to spend as much time in the office as possible, getting to know your manager, getting to know the people that you will be working with, as well as just trying to get yourself up to speed and build that trust so that your manager will trust that you will have enough productivity once you started working from home. But this role is very different. I have been given the opportunity to work from home since day one, and it's 100% remote until further notice. So without further ado, let's talk about some of the things I like, some of the things I don't like as much, and some of the things I wish could be improved or could be different. So right off the bat, you probably know this, but then having the luxury of working out of the comfort out of my own residence is great. So it used to take me 45 minutes to drive to my old office, and right now I could save that 45 minutes one way, 90 minutes a day basically, to devote to whatever else I wanted to do, whether it's exercising, whether it's self-development, whether it's running some errands or cleaning the house or so on and so forth, right? So the time saved, definitely a great time saver, and then a big advantage of having the luxury of working from home. And then another thing I really like is I can work out of the comfort out of my own residence, right? What that means is, especially right now, I can have limited interaction and exposure to people who may have exposure to people that I don't want to get exposed to, or who might have been exposed to people who have traveled recently out of the country, out of the province, right? It's just something that we wanted to be mindful of, knowing the imminent threat of COVID-19. And then having the flexibility of my own schedule is definitely great. There are definitely times where I have to attend a late night meeting just so that I can meet with my team in India as well as other parts of the world. But then having the time flexibility, especially right now where many businesses and service providers have limited hours, and it's definitely a huge advantage that I enjoy. Obviously, I don't want to abuse the trust and I don't want to abuse the flexibility, but it is definitely a great thing to have. So let's talk about some of the things I don't like as much. So the biggest pain points I have right now is definitely this. I'm being onboarded remotely. What that means is, I have limited social interaction to my peers. Even though the company provides great virtual onboarding sessions, but it is still not the same experience as you would have had you been physically located in an office, and then you can basically talk to people shoulder to shoulder over lunch break, over coffee breaks, over small chats and whatnot. I still miss the social aspect of having the chance to know people right next to me. It is just not the same when you're trying to message someone and getting to know them virtually and digitally, as if you were to be spending some time physically with them face to face. And then another thing I really dislike is that even though I have like a great standing desk, I can adjust to different angles, and I do work when I'm standing up and sometimes when I'm standing down. But my chair is really just a regular dining chair. It does not have any economical structure to support my lower back. And then having the flexibility and having the luxury of sitting in my home office for 8 hours a day, it does put a little bit of strain on my body, especially my lower back. So it is definitely some of the things I'm considering, whether it is worthwhile to upgrade to a better economical chair, or whether that's something I just need to get used to. Still assessing the situation, trying to see if it will be worthwhile to spend the money and spend the investment on a better chair. So another thing I don't like about my current arrangement is that it does not have any boundaries between my personal and then between my work life. So I have one bedroom that I dedicate as my home office, but I feel like the border between my personal and between my professional space is quite mixed right now. It is definitely not something that is ideal, but I'm just trying to find the right balance. Potentially, decorating my home office a little bit so I can have less separation. Work is work, and then my personal life is my personal life. Another thing I'm trying to get used to is back in the days when I was working in office setting. There would be different meetings, there will be different events in a company space. Whether you have to move to a conference room, whether you have to go out with your co-workers to meet a client, whatever the case may be. Right now, it's basically my laptop as well as my extended monitor screen. Sometimes my eyes do get a little bit tired, especially with the amount of time I work with Excel and different spreadsheets and different data sets. And then another thing I'm struggling with, this is not really a pain point, but then I guess this is just a byproduct of working from home, is that as much as technology has provided us with this platform where we can basically meet with anyone across different time zones virtually and then conveniently, sometimes it does get a little bit irritating when I'm trying to pay attention and understand and have an engaging discussion. And then due to the internet bandwidth or disruptions with the connection or with background noises or whatever the case may be, sometimes it is really hard to make out what other people are saying, and then it is just frustrating at times. And then another thing I am trying to find a better balance is where I do have my regular one-on-ones with my manager, but then I'm trying to find the right balance to be as self-sufficient and productive as possible, but in the same time, not sounding too needy to my manager as well as my teammates. So this is already the end of week 3. My plan of attack for the subsequent weeks are as follows. I have already met one-on-one of all my teammates who are on my team. I had a chance to learn about how they do, what different projects and programs that they manage, as well as how I can help them as a newcomer and new addition to the team. Now, I do have regular touch points with my direct manager, basically learning about my assignments, learning about the different tasks until I have a chance to build up my routine. And then I constantly reminded my teammates as well as my manager that I'm here, I'm willing and able to help whatever I can do, however tiring, however tedious, or however boring the task may be. If I can help, just let me know. I'm there, I am willing, and I am able, and I am available to help. So as a final verdict, I enjoy my current work arrangement very much, although I do wish at times that there would be an option for me to spend a little bit more time with my teammates. But hey, I guess you cannot have it all, right? So comment down below if you have anything to say about what I shared today, or if you have any comments to say about your own work from home arrangements. Tell me about the things that you like about working from home. Tell me about the things that you don't enjoy as much, and as well as some of the struggles you are going through. Until next time, take care, stay healthy, and I shall see you in the next video.